Hello, Polish Best for UK here, and welcome to another video. So what better way to end off Commodore 64 Game of Day for this month with Turrican. This is probably one of the best games on the system, or the sequel is, or both of them to be honest. If you've never played Turrican on the Commodore 64, you haven't really lived. This is really showing off what the Commodore 64 can do over, sadly, the Spectrum and Amstrad CPC. This is much better than them versions, I'm going to have to say. Even though I'm a Spectrum lover, I'm going to have to say that. So this is Turrican 1. There is a sequel to this on the Commodore 64, and I think even the third one made its way to it. But yep, we are presented with some nice SID music to start us off, and let's start the game. So let's press fire on the joystick. The music will lovely fade away. So this is a disc version, so I've got to manually change the disc on the emulator, so just bear with me a minute. There we go, attach, and then I'll just press spacebar and load in level 1.1. It loads a lot quicker than the tape version. Right, okay, so we've got Turrican here on the Commodore 64. It's one of them games we have to use up to jump, which is a bit awkward on the joystick. I'm actually using a Amazon special D-pad with my emulator, and it makes it even more difficult. So yeah, you can shoot your normal bullets. You can, if you hold down the fire button, you've got this sort of laser thing that you can rotate. That was probably quite cool back in the day. If you press the space bar on the Commodore 64 keyboard, you got this like sort of sidewinder effect. As you can see, I've got different bullets now because there's different power-ups to change your weapon. And the weird thing about this game, which I never did understand, it was obviously a system, teams. What is it? Rainbow Arts idea. Let me just get into a. I'll change my weapon again. Let me just get into a place where there's a lot of like sort of pathways and shit. Oh shit! The asteroids are coming down. Oh shit! Oh, there's a massive spike there waiting for me. Oh, you fuck! Right. Okay. So moving on. So. What game would you like to see in, what's next month? April. Would you like to see it? Let me know in the comments. I think I'm going to be doing Amstrad CPC. In fact, I am doing Amstrad CPC Game of Day next month. I've already decided that. But if you can think of one for May, let me know what system you'd like to see in May, because that gives me more time to organise it. Oh, you fuck! This is very impressive for an 8-bit machine, actually. And I won't get to it on this video, but eventually you get to this shooter. You sort of get a jetpack, I think, or something similar, and then the music starts playing, which is really cool. Oh, you fuck. Didn't get past the fucking waterfall. So, okay, so let's load this level in again. So it has to load it in every time, but with a disc it's not too bad. Right, so this is what I wanted to show you. Now we've got some land here. If you press down and then spacebar, you turn into this weird like fucking metal version of Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know why. I have no idea what that's all about. I don't know the story behind that. But yeah, this is invincible. It's like a fucking dangerous cart, like sort of spinning blade that just tears through the baddies. But if you press up to jump, you go back to Turrican again. What's all that about? I have no idea. I have no idea why that come about. There's probably a story behind that, but I have no idea. So fuck you. Anyway, so yeah, we are proceeding through the scenery here. Yeah, good graphics. Visually, it looks apart. Yeah, I've got the big bosses on this as well. It takes advantage of the advanced sprite hardware that the Commodore 64 possesses. And yeah, it's a really good game actually. It's one of the best games on the system. In fact, Turrican 2 is probably slightly better, but I always like originals more than the sequels most of the time. And yeah, on that note, I don't think it's going to be any surprise. I'm going to give Turrican on the Commodore 64 a huge 10 out of 10, absolutely superb. So yeah, recommended, highly recommended. It doesn't matter if you get the tape version, it doesn't matter if you get the disc version. Very highly recommended and a must for any Commodore 64 gamer or owner. So I'd like to thank you for watching. We're going to be looking at Amstrad CPC games next month. I'm going to maybe mix it up a bit with some homebrew. Yep, so that's Turrican 1 on the Commodore 64. Thank you for watching, and have a pleasant evening. Thank you for keeping it pulled as the best for UK, and thank you for sticking around so long. Channel is about 20 years old now, maybe. So thank you for watching. Bye.